Hey, it's Vu, and today I'm going to be talking about one of, if not possibly the most important and overlooked things in CSGO, and this is going to be indecision and decisiveness. So what I'm going to be talking about here is something that a lot of lower level players actually have problems with, where they're not decisive, they're not sure what they should be doing, and they kind of screw up by going in between two correct decisions, and instead of choosing either, they end up in the middle, they choose neither, and end up dying because of it. So first I'm going to show you an example of me doing incorrect decisiveness, and then I'm going to go on to an example of me doing very correct decisiveness, and I'll show you exactly what that means and how that affected the round. So here on round number 1, here on the T side, simply going to push up towards stairs and get a kill here. This is very simple. Grab the gun, and what I want to do here is, because my team is going to be hitting towards mid, and I know I actually hear this guy here coming behind me, I know that someone's going to be flanking stairs. So what I want to do here is wait for the flank. So what I do, first of all, I sit behind this wall that I'm at here, which is a great spot to surprise someone. However, at some point I realized that the player I killed possibly could have seen me, so I head on over and I decide to sit in this corner. And then at some point again, I decide to turn around and go head on back over to the other corner, and by doing so, I die. Now, both corners would have been perfectly fine areas to play. I could have played in this corner and I could have surprised him, or I could have played in this corner and I likely would have surprised him as well. However, I wasn't decisive. I didn't quickly choose which one I wanted to use, and instead I ended up halfway in between and I died because of it. So for the second one here, I'm going to be showing you an example of a situation where I had multi-decision decisiveness in the singular round. Now this is going to be very noticeable when you're going incredibly aggressive and you're trying to catch people off guard. What will happen is, one guy might be on one side of you and another guy on the other, and this is the most common situation for important decision-making, quick decision-making, is you go aggressive one way, then you turn around and kill the other guy instead of trying to go passive and hide, and you end up dying to both of them in any situation. So what's going to happen here, I'm trying to catch someone off guard by playing towards this bin here, and actually that's a little bit of decisiveness there as I fell back and then headed forward. However, I didn't get punished for it. What I'm going to do is continue to try and surprise someone. I spot this player out, and I realize that there are likely going to be one player coming around this way and one player coming around this way. And if I stay in this exact situation, they're both going to be peeking me at the exact same time, and I am absolutely going to die. Zero question about it. So instead of trying to stay in this position and surprise this guy or anything like that, I'm going to push forward and clear out this area, then turn around and clear out this area. And while I'm clearing out this area here, you're going to notice that I'm intentionally trying to quarantine or trying to block myself off from this player here, because I know he's running around like this, so I'm trying to always stay with a wall between me and him. So you're going to see me do this, heading on around. I can hear him pushing me to my side. I'm going to get to these stairs quickly, and as you see here, this is the most important bit. I took a few shots at this Kobe player as I was behind this wall here, and I stayed there, and then I recognized Spartak, the guy that recently shot at me, is going to be behind me immediately. So instead of staying here and shooting while I've strafed back and forth, I actually moved forward into this area as I shot, and although I did get the kill, it wouldn't have mattered that much, because then I still would have been able to get away. This guy had no angle on me, and I would have been safe either way. Now, after getting that kill, what I'm going to do is, again, I'm trying to get away. So I'm being very clear here. Do I get away through here, or do I get away through here? Well, of course, this guy's going to catch me if I get away through there. So it's pretty straightforward. I get away this way. And it's nothing really complex there. However, as I come around, that player spots me out. And I know, again, I have two decisions here. Do I go out towards long where there's possibly anybody around there, or do I try and turn around, kill this guy where this guy likely either went to site or is still in that general area, and then I can fall back again? So what I'm going to do is turn around and kill Technics, because I'm worried about players in this area. I'm very clear in what I want to do. I want to kill this player. So I come around the corner, I get an easy kill on him, and what I'm going to do now is I know I can hear Spartak running at me, simply turn around, hit a nice shot, and that's going to allow that one to happen. Now, what happens here is earlier on in the round, this player had been called out that he was in this general area. Someone on my team had called that. So I know I'm only going to be fighting this guy. So instead of trying to control the bomb, what I'm doing is going aggressive to try and make it a one-on-one, since if I delay and allow this player to get on over to the bomb and duo up with this player, and they're both looking at the bomb at once, I know I'm definitely going to die. So I go aggressive to turn it into a one-on-one, a position that I can win here, and I know that this player is going to be pushing the bomb, so there's not much decisiveness here. I'm simply holding an area, trying to catch him off guard, and I hold this angle here because if your head is up, they can actually see your head. However, if you're looking down, they won't be able to see your head from very many angles unless they come around right at you. Now, again, I'm just going to wait, delay, peek out, easy kill there. Now, this is where I get a little bit more decisive yet again. I know that the bomb is down here, and I know that this player is probably going to grab the bomb, and he has to make a decision at some point. Does he hit towards A, or does he hit towards B? And there are a few scenarios where sitting in between is going to make sense. For example, if you know you can get to either site very quickly and you have a gun advantage and you know that you can kill him easily and he's got low health. So for example, if I knew that this auto player here had 1 HP and he had a pistol, then I might sit between both sites just to ensure that he couldn't get a bomb plant at B and then sort of get into a hiding spot. Whereas when I'm low health here, what I want to do is be very decisive. Choose one bomb site, say if he goes here, I'm absolutely winning the round. And if he doesn't, I'm probably going to lose, but at 19 HP against someone with full health and the bomb and full nades, he was likely to win the round anyways. So I'm just going to head on over into B site, play it fully into B site. He actually did a very good fake there by making noise and stairs, and he's going to head back to A. Now, one important thing to note here is as soon as that smoke goes off, I know he's going A. However, if the time hits pretty low, I know he's going A either way, so it's just something to note. However, it doesn't really come into concept here, so I'm just going to head on over to B, or sorry, A, and I know I have no kit, so I know I have to draw this player out here. And the downside of actually playing towards B, I was over here when the bomb was planted, so he could be here, he could be here, here, he could be in bank, he could be one of a million different places. So instead of clearing out every angle like a lot of people are going to do, what I do is I notice, hey, I've got a smoke. What do a lot of people recognize that you can do? You can smoke off the bomb and get on it, and you won't make any noise. So instead of trying to clear out all of these angles, I toss a smoke on the bomb. And he has to assume that I've hit the bomb, even though actually that smoke did miss a little bit. Luckily, he was in this area. He didn't know that the smoke missed. And he has to come around, he has to try and kill me, and I get a free kill here just by being very clear in what I'm trying to do, doing it, and then easily winning the round. So that's just an example of someone being incredibly decisive where I know exactly what I want to do, I go clearly forward in doing it, and I never hesitate, which can cause some serious issues. This is just something that I thought was actually, in my opinion, one of the most important but most overlooked aspects in all of CSGO, and I thought that I should make a video about it. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.